Did you know that one of Alan Alda's most controversial co-stars has just been sentenced to life imprisonment, sending shockwaves through the entertainment world? Alan Alda, best known for his iconic role as Hawkeye Pierce on MASH, has worked with hundreds of actors over his decades-long career. But only a few experiences ever left him unsettled, and one former colleague stood out for all the wrong reasons. Now, in 2025, that same co-star has made headlines for reasons that have nothing to do with Hollywood and everything to do with a shocking and tragic downfall. While Alda has always maintained a reputation for professionalism, kindness, and grace on set, there were occasional stories about tension between him and certain castmates. One of the most infamous names to come up in those old conversations was Timothy Hutton, an Oscar-winning actor who guest-starred in several projects during the 1980s and 1990s, including working briefly in the same circles as Alda during ensemble productions. At the time, Alda reportedly clashed with Hutton over what he described as erratic behavior and an unwillingness to collaborate. While Alda never named names publicly, insiders have confirmed that he often avoided working with Hutton again. But, in a shocking turn of events, 2025 has brought finality to a years-long legal saga. Hutton, who had previously faced multiple allegations of abuse dating back to the 1980s, was officially sentenced to life imprisonment this year after being convicted in a high-profile criminal case involving multiple victims and years of suppressed testimony. The trial gripped the public for months and finally came to a close with overwhelming evidence and emotional impact statements that left no room for doubt. The verdict has permanently changed how Hollywood views one of its once promising stars. Alan Alda, now 89, has not spoken directly about the sentencing, but those close to him say it stirred old memories, and even some regret about the industry's silence during earlier years. While Alda always chose dignity over drama, his decision to quietly distance himself from troubling figures like Hutton now appears both ethical and prescient. Friends say that Alda, known for his advocacy for compassion and transparency, privately expressed sorrow for the victims and hopes their stories can finally bring change to an industry long plagued by hidden abuses. What's truly shocking is how long this story was buried beneath the surface and how close it came to being forgotten. It serves as a powerful reminder that even in the glamorous world of television and film, darkness can hide behind the spotlight. And while Alan Alda has always stood for decency and integrity, this disturbing chapter highlights the critical importance of speaking up, even when it's uncomfortable. In the end, justice has been served, but the echoes of this story will linger far beyond the courtroom.